Hello students, today I am going to discuss with you coordinate geometry. Okay, so coordinate in sense that is x comma y, x coordinate and y coordinate, that we can see in the graph, right? In the graph you can see the x axis and the y axis, right? So in the x axis it will be what? X column will be there, x and x dash. So x will be having the positive integers and the x dash will be having the negative integers. In the y axis what you will have here, y axis will be the positive integers, positive numbers you can write, and down it will be negative integers you can write. Yes, so x and y should be always like a perpendicular. X and y should be always in a perpendicular way, you can see in the graph. Okay guys, now what I am going to do, this x comma y I told you, right? This x comma y is a coordinate. It is a coordinate in sense you can write like this, x comma y, right? The first one, x refers to the x axis, that we can call it as a mathematical term is abscissa, and then y it will be y axis, that number we can call it as a ordinate. It is not coordinate, it is a ordinate. Okay, fine. So this is x comma y I have done. Here what I am going to explain in this video here, you know already distance between 2 points in the graph. I want to, you know what is that distance? Distance means here x dash, this is y dash, right? So this is 0 will be having a 0 comma 0 is origin, right? So you know the points here you can enter. This way you can draw the graph. So in this, like in small square will be having 1 centimeter exactly. In this 1 centimeter 10 small divisions it will be there, right? So it will be like a millimeter it will be having, in each and every divisions will be having a same width. Okay. Now I want to prove here distance formula. Fine. Here this is x1 y1. x1 y1. The another point I am taking, wherever you want you can take it, here wherever it is. So I am taking this one. So x2 y2. This is one point and this is one point is there, right? Now I am going to find the distance of these 2 points. Okay, so this case you see this point and this point, if it is there means you can find it very easily. What is the distance here? I can find it very easily. And if it is like this distance, if you have the distance, what you have, this distance, right, that you can find it very easily. But here in this case not like that. It is like in the first quadrant you have somewhere in x1 y1. In the third quadrant somewhere you have in x2 y2. Quadrant is nothing guys. This is the first quadrant, 90 degree it will be. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. That you can learn in the higher classes. Fine. This first quadrant will be having, I am having x1 y1, and third quadrant I am having x2 y2. Now I want to find the distance of these 2 points. Okay. Here I am joining first of all. I am joining, right? So I want some space here. Wait, I will draw here and better understanding. Or you know right now, this is x, this is x dash, this is y and this is y dash. Okay, this is x1 and this is x2. This is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. x1 y1 means what? It is a one point. That point will be referring here. This is x1 from x1 y1. So this is x1 y1. x2 means from the x2 I have taken that point and y2 I have taken the point, that is x2 y2. Okay. So here if I want to find the distance, how to find? By using the Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the two square. Sum of two adjacent square is Pythagoras theorem. So let me check first of all. I want to join the 2 points. How to join the 2 points? This way I can join. Okay, here the first point I have taken A and second point I have taken B and third point I have taken as C. Okay. So this is like a 90-degree right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle, no guys? Yes, fine. You know that Pythagoras theorem I told you, AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square. ABC I have taken, it is a hypotenuse. Why it is hypotenuse? 90-degree opposite. Okay, the highest degree will be the opposite of the highest largest line, longest line, that is. So this is a hypotenuse. So AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square. Fine. Now what is the case here? I want to find the distance from this, because in the vertically, in the horizontally, you can easily find the distance. I told you now. Okay, from this you check what is the distance. How can I find, ma'am? Very easy. See, this is 3, this is 6 is there. What is the distance of this? 6 minus 3 is what? 3. 6 minus 3 or 3 minus 6, whatever it is. I am subtracting both those values. So I will be getting the in between. What is the distance? This is 3. Am I right? See, one more example I will give you. Here like this. This is 4, this is 9. This way. If I take 4 and 9, what is the distance of this? So you can merge here. Okay, this distance I want. This distance will be what? This is 9 minus 4 is 5 we will be getting. Okay guys, so what I am telling here, that is, this is the x1 here. So this case will be, this is x-axis. The x-axis will be having x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1. No issues in this, because you don't know that. You just subtract both values, then you will be getting the correct distance you will be getting. Yeah, x1 minus x2. Now here you come. Very same thing. If you want to find the distance of this, y1 minus, the distance is here now. This distance. Yeah, here. y1 minus y2 or y2 minus y1. Nothing wrong in this. Whatever it is, x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1 also you can place it. Right. Now guys, now you listen. AB square is this one guys. So this is D I want. It is distance is D I have taken now. So D square is equal to distance D I have taken. D square equal to BC. This is BC. This value, this distance I got it right. So x1 minus x2 the whole square. BC square. It is right. AC square is what? y1 minus y2 the whole square. Why I have put square? Pythagoras theorem says, yeah, it is square. Fine. So D I want in sense root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. See, the x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square is there. Nothing wrong, I told you. If you place x2 minus x1 means, if it in the bracket, if it is coming any negative value, when you do the square, it will be coming anyway it is a positive value only. Let me take an example like this. See, 3 minus 4 the whole square. What is there? 3 minus 4 is what? Minus 1 the whole square. That is what? Root of 1 is 1 only. If again, if I take, ma'am, 4 minus 3 if it is there, yeah, very same. It is 1 square. That is also root of 1 is 1 only. So don't worry, right? Distance formula if you are writing x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square, you can write r x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square also you can write it. Nothing wrong in this. Whenever you are doing some problems and distance, so don't worry about it. What x1 which one I have to take, x2 which one I have to take. Anything you can take, like abscissa you have to take it. First x-axis you have to take it. That is very important. Okay guys, so you understand this coordinate geometry, from the coordinate geometry, how you got the formula, the distance formula. D is equal to root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Yes, thank you guys.